2001 Lexus 4-door. Let's get a look at these brakes. Assuming you already had lifted the vehicle up and support it, and you had removed your tire already. The tools you're going to use for this is pliers, flathead, and it looks like 11/16. I could be wrong. Once the tire is removed, you will see, and keep in mind this is the rear driver's side brakes. You'll notice this is your caliper, and the disc is really rough here. So we're gonna figure out why that happened. Before, we're gonna have to remove the brakes, so we got to replace them anyway. Here's your caliper, and you'll notice there's a pin. I hope you can see this clear. The sun is so bright on my side. So this pin is, I'm rocking it back and forth. Well, there's a safety pin to keep the pin from coming off. That's where your pliers come in handy. And I'm going to go ahead, put my pliers on the pin, as you have here, and pull off. And wow, look at that. Now be careful where this pin goes. If you lose this, it's a setback. Place everything where you can find them, and you're finished with your pliers. Here. Next, you're going to use your flathead screwdriver. And being that this pin I'm wiggling back and forth is already loose, looks like I will not need my flathead. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the pin out, and there's the pin. It came out from here, if you can see it. All right, place them once again in a safe area. Check to see if your pads are loose. So 1 pad and 2 pad. This is where the screwdriver was supposed to come in, but we're gonna wiggle it. Oh, check that out. 1 pad. It just slid right out. Now, if this pad did not slide out, and of course that's 1 brake pad, and you have another, here is the other one, and I'm wiggling it, and it's gonna slide out also. Assuming that it won't, here's your screwdriver. Stick your screwdriver into this pin and pull or push, and then you're able to slide it out. There you go. So it's 1 pad and another one. What looks like had happened here was the pad itself, that it has adhesive compound which sticks to the metal, had fallen off the metal bracket. There's a warranty, get a free one. Hopefully you bought your brakes before, and I went ahead and before you could put your brakes on, or before you start tearing apart the boxes, the plastic and the brakes out of everything, compare them to make sure they are similar. And sure enough, there they go. So tear your brakes open, slide your brake pads on, put your pin back in both sides, your brake is finished. But because of the circumstances here, we're gonna do something about this disc, the drum here, I mean the disc brake here. And to get that off, well, to make the video faster, I went ahead and loosened the bolts already, and you'll notice that we have 3 bolts. 1 at the top, the second one is in the middle, and the third being at the bottom. You are not gonna remove the middle bolt. It's only the top and the bottom, so just 2 screws, and that's where my 11/16 has, of course. There we go, and of course that's tightening. Remember, left loose, right tight when facing the bolt. So if you're not facing the bolt, it's the opposite direction. So here I go. Right tight, left loose. Assuming I'm facing the bolt. Now I'm going further. Had I just put the brake pads in, the new ones, we would have been finished by now. taking it a step further. So I removed one bolt. Do not put your bolts in the dirt. The dirt will get in the threads of them. You'll have further damage. Take off the second bolt, and I'm doing this with one hand, so of course it's a little rough. All right, bolts off. And do not let this dangle and drop. You will definitely hurt the brake line. So lift it up somewhere safe. Use a hanger for a crutch, like a hook. But your line here can snap, pinch, and bleed. Here's that second bolt. Put it where you can find it out of the dirt. The cool part about that is to either repair or replace is simply by wiggling it. And look, it comes right off. So replacing or repairing this wasn't really hard to get to. You know something, since we've gone this far, let's go ahead and look at the emergency brakes. And being that this is the driver's side rear end, there you go. They look pretty decent. I mean, not too bad for right now. Today's just a brake job, a simple one. But that's how you get this off. Just look on the inside of it. Well, because I have to anyway to observe the backside. Looks good back here, shiny. Not too bad on the inside. But this side looks rough. So we're going to go ahead and attempt to repair or replace. So that is how you get to your brakes. And one thing to keep in mind when putting your brakes on, please use brake lubricant. The bolt you had pull out, lube that thing up. And on the inside, with this lube, it comes with a small pack. It's only like, should be like $1 or so. And the caliper where this, as you can see, where it compresses, lube that up, this side and that side. Of course, when you're finished putting the disc back on, use some either engine degreaser or brake cleaner, either or. Spray it around, clean off the grease, the fingerprints, put your new pads back on, you're good to go. 2001 Lexus, and let's hope for positive results, shall we?